When considering the purchase of an electric vehicle, the first thing that often comes to mind is the upfront cost. It's no secret that the initial price tag of an EV can be higher than that of a comparable gasoline vehicle. This higher cost is primarily due to the advanced technology and expensive components, like the battery, that go into making an electric vehicle. For instance, the battery alone can account for up to 30% of the total cost of the car. Additionally, the research and development that goes into creating efficient and long-lasting batteries, as well as other cutting-edge features such as regenerative braking and advanced driver assistance systems, add to the initial expense. But what exactly are you paying for, and why is it worth it? In this section, we'll break down the components of an EV's initial cost and explain why this investment can be justified. When comparing electric vehicles to their gasoline counterparts, the price difference can be quite noticeable. Traditional gasoline vehicles have been around for over a century, and the technology has been refined and mass-produced, making it relatively inexpensive. On the other hand, EVs are still in a relatively early stage of mass adoption, and the economies of scale are not yet fully realized. However, it's important to consider what you're getting with that higher price tag. Electric vehicles offer significant benefits such as zero emissions, lower noise levels, and often a smoother driving experience. Additionally, EVs tend to have fewer moving parts than gasoline vehicles, which can mean fewer opportunities for things to go wrong. This simplicity can lead to less frequent maintenance and, ultimately, cost savings over the vehicle's lifetime. While the initial cost of an EV may be higher, the long-term savings can make them more economical over time. One of the most significant savings comes from fuel costs. Electricity is generally cheaper than gasoline, and with the increasing availability of renewable energy sources, powering your EV can become even more cost-effective. Maintenance costs are another area where EVs can save you money. With fewer moving parts, fewer things can wear out or break. For example, EVs don't require oil changes, and brake wear is reduced due to regenerative braking. These factors contribute to lower ongoing maintenance costs compared to traditional gasoline vehicles. Moreover, many governments offer incentives to encourage the adoption of electric vehicles. These incentives can include tax credits, rebates, and grants, which can significantly reduce the overall cost of purchasing an EV. Financing an electric vehicle can be more accessible than you might think, especially with the various incentives available. Many countries and states offer substantial tax credits and rebates to offset the higher initial cost. For example, in the United States, the federal government provides a tax credit of up to $7,500 for qualifying EVs. Some states offer additional incentives, making the overall cost more competitive with traditional vehicles. Leasing an EV is another option that can make the initial cost more manageable. Leasing often comes with lower monthly payments compared to purchasing, and can provide the opportunity to drive a new model every few years, taking advantage of the latest advancements in EV technology. Additionally, some manufacturers offer attractive financing options, specifically for electric vehicles, further reducing the financial burden of going electric. To provide a clearer picture of the cost benefits of owning an EV, let's look at some real-world examples. We'll examine case studies of individuals and families who have made the switch to electric vehicles and how it has impacted their finances. For instance, meet Jane and John, a couple from California who decided to purchase a Tesla Model 3. Initially, they were hesitant due to the higher upfront cost. However, after considering the fuel savings, lower maintenance costs, and the incentives available in their state, they found that the total cost of ownership over 5 years was significantly lower than if they had purchased a comparable gasoline vehicle. We'll also explore the experiences of businesses that have transitioned their fleets to electric. Companies like UPS and Amazon are investing heavily in EVs, not only to reduce their carbon footprint, but also to capitalize on long-term savings. These case studies will highlight the practical and financial benefits of making the switch to electric. In conclusion, while the initial cost of buying an electric vehicle can be higher than that of a comparable gasoline vehicle, the benefits and savings over time can make it a worthwhile investment. From lower fuel and maintenance costs to financial incentives and a positive environmental impact, EVs offer numerous advantages that can offset the higher upfront expense. As technology continues to advance and economies of scale improve, we can expect the initial costs to decrease, making electric vehicles even more accessible to a broader audience. Thank you for watching. And we hope this video has provided valuable insights into the financial aspects of owning an electric vehicle. If you're considering making the switch, remember to take into account the long-term savings and benefits. For more information, tips, and updates about electric vehicles, make sure to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay informed about the latest developments in the EV world, and you'll be part of a community that's driving towards a cleaner and more sustainable future. Stay informed, stay green, and drive electric.